Hello and welcome to Galaxy News. You're watching News in 5 and I am Vuyo Mgwelo. Let's take a look at your headlines. The former SAA Chief Commercial Director accuses Umyeni of causing havoc at the SAA, and Trump remains in office as historic impeachment trial comes to an end. Chinese infant becomes the latest victim of deadly coronavirus. A tennis legend, Federer, touches down in the mother city, and we give you sports as we wrap up. The ex-SAA Chief Commercial Director Sylvain Bosch, in an explosive testimony at the Pretoria High Court, accused former South African Airways Chair Dudu Myeni of fueling the fire that engulfed the financial state of the cash-strapped government entity. According to Bosch, the company had become erratic and quickly deteriorated around the time the former chair started going against the norm and giving direct orders. Bosch further stated that SAA, which according to him was one of the first partners of Emirates in the single most profitable partnership at the time, the prerogative and priorities of Umyeni and the board became increasingly unclear. On Tuesday, former interim CEO Nico Bezuidenhout had told the court that Umyeni had allegedly ordered him not to sign a lucrative 1.5 billion rands cost-sharing deal with SAA, which he said the flag carrier could have benefited from. The U.S. presidential Donald Trump has been acquitted by the Senate of obstructing Congress and abusing the power of his office as president. The Senate voted 52 to 48 to acquit Mr. Trump of abusing his powers and 53 to 47 of obstructing Congress, meaning the 73-year-old remains in office. The vote brings to an end only the third presidential impeachment trial in the U.S. history and comes as the president is in the early days of his re-election campaign. And a baby in China's epidemic hit Wuhan city has been diagnosed with the novel coronavirus just 30 hours of being born, a Chinese state media reported on Wednesday. The infant is the youngest person recorded as being infected by the virus, which has killed nearly 500 people since emerging late last year. The CCTV quoted experts says it may be a case of vertical transmission, referring to infections passed from mother to child during pregnancy, childbirth, or immediately after. The mother had tested positive for the virus before she gave birth. The official Xinhua news agency reported on Monday that a baby born last week to an infected mother had tested negative. And in sports, a 20-time tennis Grand Slam champion Roger Federer said he's excited to return to his mother Lynette's country of birth after landing in Cape Town on Wednesday. Federer, who's 38, told reporters that at a media briefing at the Cape Town International Airport that he was thrilled to be partaking in his first ever match on South African soil, where he takes on a long-time rival and current world number 2 Rafael Nadal and SA-born US-based comedian Trevor Noah with teammate US billionaire Bill Gates in the 6th edition of the Match in Africa. The Match for Africa is the 6th installment of the exhibition charity matches to raise funds for the Roger Federer Foundation, which has to date raised over $1 million in support of education and sport programs for children across Africa. And in sports, in the Nedbank Cup, Premier Soccer League, Chippa United progressed to the last 16 of the Nedbank Cup following a comfortable 3-0 win against defending champions TS Galaxy on Wednesday night. While in the CAF, PSL title holders Mamelodi Sundowns will tackle Egyptian giants Al Ahly in the last 8 of this year's CAF Champions League in a repeat of last year's tie. At this stage, that the South African side won convincingly a 5-1 on aggregate. Now, for more of these news, go to our website and also communicate with us in all our social media platforms. For myself and the News in 5 team, we'll see you guys tomorrow.